The Earl walked over to Whiff the day after Scruff's breakdown.
"You'll be returning to your old stomping grounds, Whiff. I doubt the man there will be happy to see you. I've bought Scruff outright from Mr. Langley, and now he's loaned out to them," the Earl explained. "I want you to do your best. This is a chance to prove our railway is more than just a museum." "Yes, sir. I won't let you down."
The Earl beamed and walked over to Scruff as Whiff left the yard. He was to work at the waste dump, a place he had not been for many years. It was a long run, but Whiff made good time, pulling into the waste dump just as the clock struck 11. The foreman stood, glowering at Whiff. "Good, you're finally here. Shunt those trucks over the tip, then push them over to those sidings to be loaded." "Loaded?" Whiff said blankly. "Loaded with what?" The foreman grunted, annoyed. "With grounded up rubbish, of course. It's mixed with dirt and used for filling land."
"Oh, so we don't just dump trash anymore?"
"No," the foreman snapped, clearly tired of the questions. "We produce compost for fertilizer factories in Sodor and Mainland too, and we dispose of cars and sell scrap to Kildane." The foreman explained. "Just get to work." Whiff decided it wasn't wise to test the foreman. Most of his job was pushing the long backlogs of trucks onto the tip, then moving them over to the processing building. Once they were full, they were pushed into the sidings, awaiting a train. Whiff ventured to the Mainland twice a day. Once in the morning to drop off empties and pick up unsorted rubbish, and again late in the afternoon to bring the soil mixture, compost, and scrap back up. It was dull work, but Whiff was rather enjoying himself. The management did not take kindly to his presence, but he found the workmen were quite friendly. "I feel bad for old Scruff, but we just don't have the budget to keep him working properly," one sighed. "This new system that the Earl has worked out should be better." The workmen liked Whiff's quirkiness. He would tell them all about the old days.
"Back when Mr. Thompson was in charge, there used to be a cannery in the village. We used to be tasked with taking all the fish gups out to the dump. Oh, the smell! My driver would wear a scarf over his face even in the summer for those runs." "Back in the day, I'd just pull the train into the siding and the men would sort through the trucks right there and then. No fancy processors or special trucks for compost. They'd have to climb around and sort it all out by hand. That old building was just to ground it all up, and I'd jump it all in the swamp by the old mine." "That couldn't have been good for the environment," one said, "dumping all that unknown rubbish into a swamp." "It wasn't too good for the men either. I once watched a man sink right down to his eyebrows in farm rubbish. It took 20 minutes to dig him out." The men roared with laughter. While the workers enjoyed Whiff's company, the management did not. They had taken Scruff's sale and their reliance on Whiff and the Earl as a grave insult. The foreman took every opportunity to yell at Whiff. He yelled about the trucks being in the wrong place, about Whiff taking too long. He even yelled about him being too loud. Whiff, however, just let it all slide right off him. He listened placidly and continued how the workmen told him to. Whiff worked diligently for 3 whole weeks. Finally, the last day came, and it was quite a busy one. The foreman was waiting for him. "Scruff is waiting to take the empties down. Just drop this lot off and scuttle back to your precious ale," the foreman sneered. "Bye." He turned around and walked back towards the office.
Some of the workmen came to see Whiff off. "Thanks for your help, Whiff, and all the good stories. Have a safe trip back home."
"Thank you, men. Look after this place for me."
And with a hearty whistle, Whiff set off for the junction. The trucks were heavy, as almost all of them had compost and soil. Whiff struggled bravely onwards. However, below a small village, the brakes slipped on, and Whiff came to a halt.
"What happened?"
Whiff asked anxiously as the guard walked up.
"Oh, nothing much, just a hotbox,"
he explained.
"I've already sorted it out." "So it isn't just the dump's engines that are in terrible condition," the driver grouched. "Do you think you'll be able to start this train again, Whiff? It's a bit of a hill." "I'll certainly try."
Whiff's crew sprinkled some sand on the line, and Whiff started slowly. It was hard work slugging the heavy train up the hill, but they soon made it to the points and through the tunnel. Scruff stood, worried, at the yard next to the station.
"That took you a while,"
Scruff noted.
"Phew! What a train,"
he said, looking at the trucks.
"It's been a busy time at the waste dump,"
Whiff said. He looked at Scruff, who had new paint.
"I'm glad to see you're looking better,"
Whiff said.
"I feel better, and I can't wait to start work back up." "It's been fun here, but I can't wait to go home."
With a cheery whistle to Scruff, Whiff started on his journey back to the Earl's castle.